Savarino with the late equalizer. RSL gets a point, and Pablo Mastroeni will join us here on the post-game show. Pablo, what went right and what went wrong? I know that's two questions, and I'm sure you've got a list for both columns. What are the highlights and lowlights of this one for you?
Well, I think we struggled in the first half with our defensive rotations. They were finding pockets and really causing us a lot of grief. But the good from that was our ability to counter. And, we had a goal in the first half, and then in the second half, we all but crossed the line on another good counter. I would say, the subs that came in really made a big difference and really pushed the game. And I would say overall, the mentality of the group is fantastic. It's not easy, to go late in the extra time there to find a result. But if there's one thing about this group, fantastic mentality, great resilience, and a great teamwork.
Pablo, I was going to ask you, I know less about individuals, more about the collective, but just the impact of Diego Luna tonight and the emotions of stepping foot on this field in front of his family and friends.
It hung up. It hung up.
We'll see if we can reconnect with Pablo here in a second.
Yeah, we obviously lost his audio from San Jose. Well, we know what we thought. We thought Diego Luna was really good. Easily the most impactful performance we've seen from Diego Luna since joining Real Salt Lake. We have Pablo. Pablo, you got us?
Yep.
Okay, so I was just asking you, I know you like to talk about collective more than individual, but just a guy like Diego Luna tonight in front of his family, in front of his friends, from our perspective, the most impactful performance we've seen so far for RSL.
Absolutely. I think, again, I think Luna continues to impress, continues to work extremely hard in training every week, and I knew tonight, obviously a special game in front of his family and friends, and I think he put on a show, and not to mention all the work that he was doing defensively to help the guys out. His ability to find pockets and really combine with the guys up front was fantastic tonight.
Pablo, obviously there wasn't a lot of possession. Obviously you were very good in the counter. How much of that was the game plan and what you expected, and how much of that was, well, that's the way the game went and you had to make the best of it?
Yeah, I've said this all the time. The last game has nothing to do with this game. We're away from home. There's some nervy moments. They got on top of the game, really pushed us back, and that's how football goes. And as we progress later in the season, the games are going to get tighter. It's going to be tough to dominate opponents. But I think at the end there, what makes me most proud is the bravery, the courage, and the resolve to get a result against a really good team.
Pablo, what the hell was going on with the surface tonight? It seemed like guys were slipping all over the place.
Yeah, it's the west coast of California, the dew rolls in, the grass stays wet the whole time, and a lot different than our surface at Rio Tinto, where it's sticky and dry. So it was definitely an issue. Guys were changing shoes early on in the first half. So something that we got to keep thinking about as we move forward and play on the different surfaces.
Well, Pablo, thanks for joining us here on the post-game show. Congratulations on the late goal and the point.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Pablo.
There's Hablo with Pablo, presented by Reagan Outdoor Advertising. Head coach Pablo Mastroeni joining us after RSL splits the points 2-2 the final in San Jose.
So